Hi guys, it's ZUZA here. Welcome back to my channel. Oh, I'm so sorry. I haven't uploaded anything in a while. I'm really sorry about this, but I didn't know if I should continue doing those videos or if I should just quit YouTube or what should I do, because yeah, I didn't know in which language I should shoot those videos. But since I uploaded my global residence dorm tour, I've been getting a lot of messages from you guys actually about whether I'm gonna make more videos in English. So I decided to give it a try. Yeah. But ever since I uploaded that video, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my life in Korea. How did I become an exchange student? How did I learn Korean prior to coming to Korea? So I decided to put all those questions and answers into one video and just, yeah, answer your questions. That's it. That's why I'm shooting this video right now. And yeah, let's get onto it. First of all, I will explain how did I end up in Korea here. So basically, on my home university, which is SEOUL University of London, I am doing a course called International Management Korea. So back in London, what I'm doing, my course is basically very finance management orientated. So most of my modules are basically the management part. And this year abroad is dedicated for me to improve my Korean language skills. Oh, it's called Language Year Abroad, and you have a couple universities to choose from. I chose SNU. So even though I am enrolled at uni, I am enrolled here at SNU as a student. I'm not actually taking any classes as of now. I'm only doing the Korean language course at Language Education Institute at SNU. And currently I am doing level 5 of Korean language course. And yeah, I'm here for 3 terms. We're required to do like 3 levels. So I started from level 4, now I'm on level 5, and hopefully if I pass all my exams, I'm gonna go to level 6 in March, I believe. If you're doing that kind of course as I am at my home university, you're required to go for a language year abroad, and that's how I ended up here. So to be honest, like getting into SNU from my perspective was not that hard, even though we had to write a sort of like a recommendation letter. We had to submit, I think, our grades and stuff, so they're taking it a little bit more seriously than other universities. So one of the most frequently asked questions is how I learned Korean prior to coming to Korea. So yeah, at my uni, we've been having, I think, 4 hours of Korean per week, but even before coming to London, I think I learned Korean for a year in Poland, but it was not like a serious thing, you know. I just learned kind of the most basic things, how to read, how to write, and like all those basic sentences. But I really like learning languages, so I would study on my own. But just because there were not so many people interested in Korean at that point, our study group was quite small, and there was like people from various levels. Like we couldn't really proceed onto more difficult things. Yeah, so this is how I started, and then I realized that I really want to keep learning Korean, but I didn't want to just be doing Korean language. And I really like business, marketing, this kind of stuff, and I found this course in London. So that's how I ended up in London, and right now I'm studying at SNU. I'm doing Korean and it's going very well, if you ask me. It's actually really good. Level 5, which I'm doing right now, is way more exhausting than I thought. Like I didn't really realize that it would be that hard. It's actually quite hard. I might do another video on like how the language course looks in here, because I guess a lot of people would be interested in that as well. But yeah, level 5 is kind of hard, guys, but I'm doing great. Another question that I've been getting a lot is whether I know any good methods to learn Korean. I don't know why I would be the good person to tell you that, because everybody has their own methods, everybody has their own ways to learn a certain language. But for me, what was the most important part in learning Korean was to find a person that I can speak Korean with. Even though grammar is super important when you're learning a foreign language, I believe that like speaking is definitely the most important part. Like once you start speaking in a certain language, your skills are improving at much faster rate than just by doing exercises, writing down stuff or whatever. So for me, when I first started learning Korean, the hardest part was to understand how this sentence structure worked, because like obviously it's an Asian language, and before learning Korean I only learned English and French, so obviously like Roman languages have a very similar like sentence structure, but Korean is completely different. So that was really difficult for me to try and grasp where the verb should go, where the noun should go, like all that kind of stuff. But don't really worry too much at the beginning, because the beginnings are always the hardest, I believe. Yeah, first of all you gotta know how to read, obviously, then how to write, but don't stress too much about the sentence structure at the beginning, because it takes a while for you to grasp it, how the sentence structure actually works, because it's totally different from the Roman languages. So don't stress about it too much. Just I really like Talk to Me in Korean. I think this is the name of that site. They have a lot of good materials that you can download as well. They have I think that they release books as well, so I really like their stuff. I actually have one book in here. I don't know where it is. Try to watch a lot of dramas, or maybe not dramas, but maybe like variety programs. So yeah, I really like watching variety shows just because they talk about such a variety of stuff, like duh, but yeah, you get to improve your vocabulary a lot, and you see kind of the real interactions between people, which helps you with your intonation and accent as well, because intonation in Korean is really important. So the more stuff you watch, the better it gets, I believe. Another question which I get a lot is whether I recommend SNU as a university, I guess, in general. Yeah, I really like SNU. I really enjoy the people there. I really enjoy the atmosphere. The campus is huge. It is absolutely huge. So there's so many things to...
I mean, it's actually not that many things to do. No, actually that was a lie.
Just because SOAS has such a small campus, we literally have 4 buildings. Suddenly moving into SNU, which has a huge campus, that was a huge change for me. I don't really know how the classes look like, because I have not taken any classes per se yet, but I would definitely do that in the spring semester. But I really like the language program, that's for sure. I feel like it is definitely intense. So if you want to do a language program at SNU, be prepared that it's going to be intense. I don't know how to say it, like we don't have separate teachers for like speaking, reading, listening, and whatever else there is. In one day we spend 4 hours with one teacher, and we basically go through one chapter with them, and it includes all sorts of things. Like we start off by speaking, then we move on to writing, then we have some listening, and I believe that the classes are planned perfectly to basically entertain you, kind of like the classes are very fun. You're not really bored easily, and you need to be focused all the time because it's really fast-paced. A lot of questions about the dorms. How do you apply? What are the fees? Basically all sorts of information you can find on their website. It's just called, I think, Guana. If you just type in SNU dormitory, it's going to be right there, and all sorts of information of that sort, like when you should apply, how to apply, it's all listed on their website. But how long did I stay? I stayed from September until December, and I think it was around $600. Also, I think that the prices have gone up a little bit, but I'm not sure since I have moved out, as you can see. Yeah, but what else about the dormitories? Global Residence, as I also said in the video, is the only building in which you have single rooms, you cannot really choose the flatmates in these single room flats. You can, from what I know, you can choose your roommates if you're sharing a room with somebody, but you have to do it in the initial application. If you fail to do so, you're just placed in a room with a random person. Another question that I get quite a lot is how to apply to SNU. I am really sorry, but I cannot help you with that, since, as I said, I applied through my university. From what I know, and I'm 99% sure about that, if you want to apply to SNU as a regular student, you probably need a topic exam. Especially if you're undergrad, I don't think SNU really accepts a lot of foreigners unless you're kind of fluent in Korean. With postgrads, it's a little bit different story, because I know that Korean government has this kind of scholarship for foreigners where they basically grant your entire fee if you're a foreigner, if you want to do your master's here in Korea. But I'm not really sure how that works, since I have not looked into that yet. But I know that there's a lot of postgrad students here in Seoul. Not only at SNU, I'm not sure if SNU is part of that program, but for sure other universities are. So yeah, another question that I get so much, and it actually, I think this is the most asked question, is what am I wearing on my eyes? That was the glitter that I'm wearing. I don't know if you can see it right now, it's kind of dark, but yeah, the thing I'm wearing is, so this is the thing I'm wearing. It's Etude House Mirrorholic Glitter. And my shade is, I feel like a beauty YouTuber, wow. My shade is Crystal Shoes. So you can get it in Korea. I think it's only 7,000 won, which is equivalent to like $6. So it's actually pretty affordable and it lasts forever. So yeah, make sure to get that if you want it. Yeah, so I just wanted to make this video to kind of answer other questions that I've been getting a lot, because I think that this video will be much more informative rather than me just texting you a really short reply. Yeah, so if you guys want to see more from me, hopefully you do, because I like making those videos, but like recently I've been super busy and I don't know, I didn't know in what language I should make those videos, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I should definitely get onto it. Like I want to show my campus, I want to show like how I study, like, you know, the kind of thing, like a day in life, blah blah, that kind of stuff. So I definitely want to do that. Yeah, I should definitely record more stuff. Yeah, I just realized. So yeah, if you guys liked it, please comment below that you liked it, and you can tell me what kind of stuff you would like to see from me, because I feel like I'm wasting. I bought this camera specifically to record vlogs, and I'm not even doing that. This is clown noises, literally. Alright, yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.